All right, Sala.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Boss Babe Call. Tonight is Sunday, November 27th, and we are so excited. It is the last Sunday of November. Can you believe it? It's all a month from now. It'll be Christmas, or I guess maybe, will it be Christmas Day, possibly? Anyway, we're so glad you're on the call tonight. I am going to be one of your hosts. Maureen Frazier will be, and also Latrice Maureen. And then we'll have lots of people on. There's lots of people getting on already. And we are just so excited about this time of the year. We have just had some of us have had a pink week. Some of us we turned Black Friday pink and had a fabulous Pink Friday. Yesterday was Small Business Saturday, and then tomorrow will be Cyber Monday, and I think someone's going to talk about that. So I will tell you that I have been in the business 27 years. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I just had my anniversary on November 22nd, and I had a fabulous Pink Friday. I text out a bunch of people. I text the message and I put it on my Facebook page, and I kept mentioning it to people. And so I don't know, I probably sold upwards of a couple of $1,000s on Friday, which I was really, really excited about. And for those of you that know about the little special sheet that we have each month, like this month is the November special deal sheet. For every order I got, I text my customer and said, hey, your order qualifies you for X number of items at half off. And so not only did I get their orders, but a lot of them added extra items to their order at 50% off. So if you're not using that sheet, I know we have a new one, a special deal sheet each month, and I encourage you to do that, because really and truly, even at 50% off, it boosts the amount of your ticket a lot. Even if if they only get one extra item, plus there's a lot of times they'll either purchase something they've been using, but mostly they will pick something that they have been wanting to try, but did not want to pay a full price. So anyway, that's a little tip for you, and I'll be back to share a little bit more. But right now, Maureen's going to talk to you.
Am I good?
Yeah.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Sala. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm glad you talked about that November special deal. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Cyber Monday. But before I get into that, I want to tell you what I did. You know, what's really cool about having American business is that when we get into this Pink Friday and Small Business Saturday and then Cyber Monday, and then of course Thankful Tuesday, is that we get to do it however we want, and we have a gazillion ideas. And what I love about that is that you can change it up to support how you've been managing and caring and serving your customers all year long. So if they're super used to that November special deals, which my customers are, because I've been using it for about a year now, what I did yesterday for Small Business Saturday, and if you wanted to, you can do it for Cyber Monday, because we can craft and create our own specials and text them and email them to our customers. So what I did yesterday was I had a 15% off all day. And then I took the November special deals and I called them double deal days, right? So instead of them only getting one item at half off when they have a $50 order, they got to pick two. So that was super exciting. And I had a couple customers that were very excited about it. Additionally, I did some doorbuster sales. So, you know, the 60% off that we're getting until the 30th or until it runs out while supplies last, I'm offering a deep discount on that. I had about 4 or 5 doorbuster products that I was giving it like a crazy deep discount, right? and as many as they wanted, right? So anyway, that's a couple of things. So for Cyber Monday, I'm going to share with you real quick a little thing that I'm going to use for tomorrow. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how we get it from point A, who's me, to point B, who is our customers that we serve. So let me share that screen real quick with you. And it's right here. So Sala, can everybody see that, you think?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So this is something like, because Mary Kay Ash set it up, that when we all share an idea with each other, then we all get to have a lot of different ideas. So I love that, because this is not my creation. I wish I knew who did it, but I don't. And they created this, a little Facebook post. And what was so cool is that I got to pull that, stick it into Pick Collage. I think most of us can use Pick Collage. And then I just did what I wanted to. So I put the little 20% in there. So tomorrow morning, I will send off a text, because I let my customers know ahead of time, which I found was very helpful. So on Wednesday, I texted them to have happy Thanksgiving, and I let them know that they'd be receiving one text from me per day through Tuesday. And if they wanted to opt out, to let me know, and I would temporarily take them out of my texts. So they knew that they would be getting one per day. So it wasn't like a surprise. So for tomorrow, I'll be sending this out in the morning. I'll schedule it out and send it out in the morning, or you can just do it in the morning when you get up and you're having your breakfast. You can send that out to them. So what I loved about this is that they got to do just a little something in order to get the 20% off. So for the 20% off, they need to download the Skin Analyzer app, okay, scan their face, and send me the results. And then they can shop at 20% off with me. Okay. Now I didn't put anything down below, because I'll go ahead and pop this picture into Cheetah Nation Facebook area group. And I'll just pop it in there for you guys. You guys can put your own little information down there. And I would recommend that you put your website there. So the other thing, so in this, no, not that one. Oh, where did it go? Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys, I had it here somewhere. Anyways, you guys have seen the Skin Analyzer app and how to do it. It shows the Play Store that you can get it at, or the iTunes Store where you can get it at. And you could maybe I'll put them together in the Cheetah Nation area Facebook page. But you could put those two pictures together so that they kind of have a better idea of what they're doing. But that's what I would do. I'm also going to have a doorbuster sale on a product. I think the nourishing oil is the last one I'm doing for tomorrow. And that's it for Cyber Monday for me. They can get a 20% discount. When they do those, I, scan their face and send me the results, and a doorbuster. And then what I'm going to do tomorrow night, I'm going to send an email to everybody. So they'll get the text in the morning, and they'll get the email in the evening. And the email is going to run over all the things that we've had all week long, including the doorbuster sales that they can still take advantage of, and the 20% off that they can still take advantage of on Monday night, right? That email will go out Monday night to kind of close out the day for Monday. All right. So then the next day is that Tuesday. It's that special Tuesday. And it is really important to thank our customers. So Tuesday morning, this is going to go out in a text as the final text to kind of wrap up Pink Week. And I want to thank them. And I'll probably put together 3 or 4 sentences that will go into the text along with this picture. And I'm not quite sure if I'll do anything more than that, but I really want them to know that I appreciate them. And I appreciate, we can't have a sale unless we have a customer. And it's really important that we take advantage of the space that we have in order to be able to thank them on Thank You Tuesday, on Thankful Tuesday. The other thing I remember Cleta had done, she didn't put them in any order at all, but she posted it in her Facebook group, and I'm going to do that as well. I remember her doing it a couple times, and she did a like her top 100 customers or something, and she just made a list in no particular order, not like number 1 to number 100, in sales or anything like that, just to spotlight them and give them some honor and appreciation. So I really liked that, and I'm going to do that as well. So that's Cyber Monday, Thankful Tuesday. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is this. I'll also post this little pic in Cheetah Nation area. This is what I'm going to do on perhaps Wednesday, because now they've gotten a text from me almost every day. Maybe I'll wait till Thursday. But you know that we all got the winter lookbook, and there was like a goofy thing in there with the switcheroo with the fragrances. So I thought, and I saw this and I thought, ooh, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do a drawing, perhaps like it says, this gift was meant for you, right? Check your mailbox for the new lookbook. Participate in my lookbook scavenger hunt for a goodie from me. So check your mailbox for the new lookbook and text me the number of the page that features something minty. So what I'll probably do is do a drawing, right, for all the people who text me back for one of those mint lip balms, right? Doesn't that make sense? So I'll use this picture. I can put a picture of me in that little circle, put my first name, my last name right there, and my phone number, and text that out to all my customers. I suppose you could use this in your Facebook group. Anything that just encourages engagement with the people who we serve is always going to be great, right? So anyways, I thought that was a super cool, fun idea. And I think that's about it. Let me stop sharing real quick. And next up is our friend Latrice. So I'm going to bring Latrice up here. Let's see here. All right, now take me off. Hold on, Latrice.
It's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy Sunday, everybody. I am super excited. And first of all, I want to say thank you to Sala for reminding us about everything that happened this weekend, working your business, adding up everything that you sold, and then the November specials, y'all. What a gift for us to go back. I was out of town all weekend. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to text every person that ordered from me Friday and say, oh my gosh, you qualified for 2 items half off my November deals. And y'all, that will up your sales so much. So if y'all are not using that, I really encourage you to. Monica Gabot created this. She has been the queen of Mary Kay. I don't know how many times in a row, but y'all, she sells, I might be wrong. Salem can back me up on this. I want to say $100,000 last year, something crazy like that. So yeah, she knows what she's doing. Maureen, you shared about multiple communication. I believe that. Y'all, you've got to email, you've got to text, you've got to really communicate with your people, because y'all, this business does not just happen because you post something on Facebook, okay? It is not gonna happen that way. It's wonderful if we post some things in our private group, but y'all, you have got to have that multiple ways of communication. And as I've heard so many times, our business doesn't work just by osmosis. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all about Finish and Star Consultant. Y'all, that has always been one of the big things that I have really focused on for 31 years. Literally missed Star Consultant one time my whole career, and I don't even know what happened. Whatever, wasn't focused. I don't know. Anyway, so I kind of broke it down, y'all. We have 18 days to finish Star, and it's really important. So let me tell you why it's important. First of all, being a star is important because that means that you're serious about your business. And when you have product on your shelf, I live in a very rural area, and my customers will not wait on me. I'm just going to tell you, they want service today. They don't want to wait for me to order it. They expect it today. Okay. Be serious about your business. Take care of your customers. You will have repeat business if you do your customers right. I do the same thing when I have, when I shop with other people. If they treat me right, I'm going to treat them right, and I'll always have product for them. So $1,800 a quarter. That's what Star Consultant means. So it's 600, y'all, 600 per month. That's wholesale. Broken down is $300 a week. Back in the day, I would take a piece of paper. I know that sounds crazy. You can do it on your phone now and write 300 and subtract what I have to do for the rest of the week to reach my goal, because you want to sell the product to be able to be a Star Consultant. Mary Kay, y'all, I was trained by her so many times, but she said being a Star Consultant is your report card. Do you want to be an A student? I do. I want to be an A student. So that is your report card. Another thing is when you have someone searching for a Mary Kay consultant and you have those 5 zip codes. If y'all do not have your personal website set up, please get that set up. Okay. Especially new consultants, it's free for a year. And then after that, it's $30. Y'all, that is nothing for Mary Kay to manage your personal website for $30 a year. Okay. When they are looking for a consultant, guess who Mary Kay refers them to? A Star Consultant. Okay. So be a Star Consultant. Y'all, it is really, it's a focus. You've got to really want to be a Star Consultant. And I kind of took the word star and I said, star to me means starting today, action required. You have to. Like I said, it is not going to just happen. You've got to plan it. Sala gave y'all the idea, reminded you about the November specials that we have. Maureen talked to y'all about Cyber Monday. Y'all, we have got to work this. There's a lot of businesses out there wanting their attention, your customers' attention. We have to do our job and get their attention first. But you have to want to do it every single day. And you know what? Being a star also makes you very confident about your products, because you're going to have the customers to service to be a star. Y'all, if there's another idea out there, one that I can think of is offering the gift certificates to finish your star. There's a cute little graphic and I can share it on Cheetah Nation, but it's 3 little ornaments. They're pink and it's like purchase a certificate, say for $150, and they only pay $125 for it to help you finish your star. And I will post that in Cheetah Nation. So anyway, that's what I have for you.
Hello, Maureen. Oh, do you want me to go, Maureen?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. I had just a couple of ideas. Maureen, thank you for sharing the little graphic about the asking people about the lookbook. I had one idea as you were talking. If by chance, as she was talking and you thought, oh my goodness, I did not send the lookbooks this time, or I only sent a few customers the lookbook, one idea is you could send the lookbook link to your customers and then say, hey, we're because what I did for my sale and to follow up is, you know, a lot of times we think, well, first of all, we know that people are getting a lot of information this time of year. So they're being bombarded, their email, their text, their mail. And here in Georgia, we're having a runoff election. So now I'm getting all this election mail again. So what I did is I thought, if it were me, and, you know, I am a little challenged on the technical side, and if somebody said, hey, you know, you can look at this is something from our current lookbook, I might not know how to find the lookbook or where my either online or in, you know, if they had mailed it to me or not. So what I did is when I sent out my sale, you know, for Pink Friday, and then on Saturday, I was following up, I said, and here are the links of our 2 latest lookbooks for you to browse. And people were like, wow, thank you so much. So for Maureen's scavenger hunt with the mint lip balm, what you could do is send out that lookbook link to your customers and say, I'm doing a scavenger hunt and you can look through this lookbook and text me, or whatever the little flyer says. So don't worry if you did not physically send the book out. That will get the lookbook in front of them, and then say, let me help you check off some names on your gift giving list. And that's where a lot of my orders came from on Friday. So that is a great idea, Maureen. And Latrice, I just have to give a shout out to you, girl. You have only missed Star one time in 31 years. That is like awesome. That is so amazing. Every quarter, y'all, she has been a star, except one in 31 years. And we need pom-poms and balloons, and that is a person committed to their business. And believe me, Latrice, like all of us, has had a lot of life happen in 31 years. There's been times, I'm sure, when she could easily do it. And then sometimes when she was sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to? But she did it anyway. So it's just making up your mind. I can remember when, just as clear as the day that I said, you know what, I will never not be a star again, period. And I went from, just kind of just rocking along. I thought I was doing good, but then I committed to that 1800. And then I thought, oh, now I can step it up. So anyway, congratulations, Latrice. That is so awesome. And I wanted to just share another idea with you. And this is the end of November, but we are going into December. And one of the ideas is to have be thinking right now of silent hostesses that you could ask to be, because what happens this time of year is women are busier than they have been all year in the months of November and December. But still, we need people to be our hostesses. And why is that so important? Because, we can add one customer at a time, which is great. But if we can get multiple customers at a time by having someone be a hostess and she engages her friends that you might not know, that is where the multiplication happens. So this is a little idea that is very simple. And this is a sheet. It just says, assemble as many packets as you want hostesses. So all you need is a manila envelope, your rewards flyer, an outside order form, a couple of lookbooks, and you can put samples in there. If you don't have samples, don't let it stop you from doing this. People can look at books all the time and order, right? They look at QVC and they say, oh yes, I think I want that, without trying anything. So don't let not having samples. If you have samples, put them in the bag. If you don't let it stop you. And this says if the hostess needs to be someone really in love with the product, maybe she's a natural seller or works with a lot of women. And she's only gonna do this for just a few days, 5 to 6 days at the most. And so what does she get out of it? You're going to ask her to be a hostess, and then what she's going to do is she obtains 15 orders of $20 plus each, then she will get $100 in free product. If she gets 20 orders, $20 each, then she will get an additional $25 in free product. Now, what does this do for her? It's helping your business grow because she is getting orders for you. But also, if someone said, hey, you can shop free, here's $100, you can just go and shop. within the Mary Kay, the lookbooks or online. Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, a lot of people with gas prices and grocery prices, their money can be a little tight this Christmas season. So this is a way to help your business, but to really help some other people. And so who might be a good hostess? Maybe someone that works in a dentist's office, a doctor's office, somewhere where she has a lot of coworkers, or maybe, like the flyer suggests, it's someone that just loves life and loves people and has lots of friends. And you can say, hey, Susie, I would love for you to be a silent hostess of mine. And, you can earn up to $125 in free product. And who wouldn't do that? Just getting orders. So we are going to close out November. We do want to be a star consultant. And so with all of these ideas, I think it is a great jump start to finish November strong and to really get a head start in December. So does anybody have any questions? Maureen or Latrice, do you have anything else to add?
I wanted to say this. It's just kind of funny. Mary Kay, back in the day, y'all, we had a ladder and it had our stars on it. Like it was either a sapphire star, ruby star, diamond, emerald. And Mary Kay said when she would look at your lapel, if she saw sapphire, she said it reminded her of cavities. I was like, so you were talking about you could be a sapphire 1/4 and you're like, okay, I'm fixing to up that. I'm going to be a ruby or a diamond or anyway. That just came to my mind. I have many Mary Kay stories.
Maureen, that's funny.
Isn't that funny?
That's really funny. I love that story. My little ladder had a lot of cavities, I think. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sharing all that. Star, all but one. Dang, Latrice. And that was a great idea, Sala, about the link with the lookbook. Oh
Yes.
my word, that is a really great idea. See, you know what, that's what's so great about this business is that Mary Kay Ash made it to where, we would all share our ideas. I was just listening to the Pearls of Wisdom. I think it was the second cassette tape. And she talked about, the V formation, how birds do the whole V formation. And I loved it because first of all, her voice is amazing. And she just talked about how the wings, the wind in as they, fly, it helps the birds behind not to have to flap so much. And it reminded her of us, lifting each other up and helping each other and supporting each other. Sometimes we're not feeling so great and somebody else takes the flaps a little harder. So I just love that about this company so much. But we've got a couple other amazing directors on here. I'd like to pull, let's see, I'll pull Connie up here with us and Sharon, if that's okay. I'm sure you guys got something to share, right?
Well, I do. So thank you, Maureen. You guys did a great job tonight. Thank you so much for pitch hitting and doing this tonight. You did a great job. I just want to add, so I know many of us joined the holiday hangouts and we heard about the holiday baby basket that you take with you everywhere you go. And one of the suggestions that I have is sort of a piggyback. So I've been using the special sheet for quite a while now as well. And it's so funny that you did double deals because that's exactly what I did as well for Black Friday, for the whole pink week, actually. Because I just decided I too was traveling, Latrice. And so I'm like, you know what? I don't have time to worry about, so much off for this hour and that hour, and I don't have time for all that. So, but what I've started doing with the holiday baby basket, first of all, I have samples of gifts that I prepare. So like you've got the little snowman or the gnomes or whatever. I put one of each of those in the basket to show as sort of like demos. Then I also have like my sample perfumes, and my sample lipsticks, and things like that, so that anything like that, the body lotions so that they can smell the scents. And that way they can smell and feel and touch things in order to order them. And then the other thing that I always make sure I have with me in that basket are things that are everything that's on that. Well, I try to have everything that's on the deals sheet so that you can upsell as you're making your deliveries. So you take that basket with you everywhere you go. Like it's still in the car. I can't even show you my basket because I took it with me to the Carolina Clemson game. So but I have in there, a couple of naturally oils and a couple of, the clinical solutions or whatever it is that's on that sheet, so that when I'm making my deliveries, I can say, oh my gosh, you qualify for double deals. And, here's what the double deals are. What would you like to add to your order? And they always, especially if you tell them they can have double deals, they're always going to pick, a couple of things out of the basket. So that's my thing. Make sure you take your basket with you. Those of you who love to do holiday sales, show what you're doing. And, it's not too late. I mean, maybe you have, a lot of people did their holiday open houses. I know Latrice had a fabulous one a couple of weeks ago, and a lot of people did them early in November, but that doesn't mean that you're done for the holiday, right? There's a lot of last minute things, especially businesses where men work. Have your car ready. Call it Santa's sleigh, have stuff in the back of your car ready to sell on the go at places where men shop.
That's great, Connie. That is awesome. And actually, you just reminded me, I just got a new car last year, my Mary Kay car that I used my money, right? But I'm going back there because I went there for Mother's Day and I sold like $300.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's where I got my car from. So I'm going back because I told them, I said, you'll be giving me my second car. So you
And
can
oil changes and, places where tires, all of that, all of the places where there are mainly men, especially the week right before Christmas, if you have things packaged and ready to go. And I would suggest different price points, like, in your car setup so that, this is your under 20 and this is your 20 to 50 and this is your, or whatever your price points are. But that way you can go in and say, all right, guys, who still has Christmas shopping to do, for your mother, for your sister, for, because you don't want to necessarily narrow it down to, oh, I'm not married,
Right.
So you want to make sure you're opening the door to where it's gifts for all kinds of people.
And especially the beard stuff,
Yes, and that too. So I definitely have the beard oil in my basket that people can, put it in their fingers and they can smell it.
Smells so good.
Oh, it does.
so much, Connie. Sharon, what do you got for us?
Well, I'm very similar to what Connie has, although I've tweaked it a little bit. I'm in a new neighborhood, and I say new, I've been here 5 years, but I don't know that many people in my neighborhood. And we have a wonderful secretary of the neighborhood. And she got together and decided to give everybody's email address to share if they wanted to share that. And I actually went around with her a month ago and helped deliver some of those and take some of my lookbooks. But I'm going to be more intentional about that. And I'm going to try to do a street a day, just a street a day, and give them a sample and give them a book, and take my baby with me if I want, if I can. And it's easier to catch people on the weekends, so that's probably where I'll focus. But I also heard about the wonderful idea where you could do an open house virtually, and I'm all about Zooming. I love to Zoom, and I'm like, how cool is that? How many people could you see on your Zoom that you just go around your table? So I've got my table all set up, and there was something else I was going to say. I'm so sorry it's gone. But I think, it's great for us to also invite our consultants to come and watch and see what we're doing, and let them come along with what their ideas. And I just told a couple of girls that I was going to book a class with one of my customers with the Fabulous Five, and she's going to get the Fabulous Fave if she gets 2 more bookings. and she books a class, and now I've got 2 more bookings. So ideally I'll have 3 bookings. That's in a perfect world. But I thought, you know what, we have these prices that are, I mean, I did them today and you all probably already know them, but it's amazing that we can have a discount like, and I hope I did it right, because sometimes my math does not agree with Mary Kay, but it's 60% off. It's like, I can't find the page now. Gee. But anyway, it's unbelievable. And I'm not sure our girls really know how much they're getting for that. I think it's the 2 products are $20 each, and then the first one, what's the first one, the hydrating, is like $6.20 or something like that. I
That's
mean,
right.
unbelievable. And I'm not sure our girls are taking that all in, because I actually had to do the math to realize, wow, I got to get more product, because this is a great deal. And, December can maybe be a little slower sometimes, because, you have to see people are traveling and going on cruises and all that stuff. Although I can sell on cruises, and I've done it many times. I take orders, and I wear my baseball cap that says Mary Kay on it. So people say, oh, I need a Mary Kay person. I said, well, I'm in Alabama. Where are you? California. I said, no problem. I'll send it to you. And so it's how you look at the things that, and your imagination is unlimited, with Mary Kay. And that's I think it's sort of like a game. I've always thought it was a game. And, the one that finishes the game first wins.
Mhm.
But thank you all. You did a great job. And so did you, County. Thank you. Your makeup looks real pretty today. I'm liking it.
That's
Looking
awesome,
at it.
Sharon.
I'm liking it.
Your makeup looks very good too, Bumblebee. Bumblebee Mama. You know what? I did do the math, and I know you're right, because when we think about the 12 days of faves, we think that it's being offered to us for $99. It is not being offered to us for $99 retail right now. Right. So it's
39.
it's $39.60 to us.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
if you add up all the retail product plus the section 2, it adds up to $75, because it's got all the big deluxe section 2 items in there, unlike the one that we had before. So it's $16.50 in section 2 items. It's $58.50 in wholesale product. It comes up to $75 out of pocket to us as consultants.
Right.
So we're getting it for $39.60 out the door. That is a 35.40 savings.
Unbelievable.
So that is, I know it's a 60%, but it's like,
It
I think
doesn't say 60 for the fave, I don't think. Does it?
it's a 6. Yeah, but I think that I don't know how they figured, but I just know when I added it.
I know.
It was
And so
all-
you can afford to give away that box if you're going to get
Almost.
three parties from it, I mean,
right? Yeah. So
don't
like,
be stingy. Don't be stingy.
right? So wouldn't that be a great hostess gift?
Sure.
You plus 5, and you can have this 12 days of faves, almost $119 worth of product.
Right.
It's amazing. So that's another great idea. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna flip it
And
back.
there's no limit on those.
There is
know.
No limit on those. That's
But-
what's really amazing. There's a limit on the oil, there's a limit on the deep wrinkle filler,
Right.
and there's a limit on the lotion of 13 each of those. Which, oh, by the way, consultants, in case you didn't know, if you order 13 of those products, you're at 600 wholesale. You've got your piece of jewelry. You get
Right.
those beautiful earrings.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
you're really, really close to it. I think I added a beauty box and got my 600 wholesale order in doing that.
Awesome.
Just throwing that out there too.
Yeah,
No,
right?
it's great. Mary Kay's good to us.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So I'm gonna spotlight Sala, unless, do we have anything else? No? Let me see here. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. I'm not real quick on the,
I'm good.
no, it just
Oh.
take me. What did I do? Ah! Oh, and myself, of course. All right.
Okay. Well, Maureen, it's fine. Okay, what a great Boss Babe call. Thank you, Maureen, Latrice, Connie, Sharon. Isn't it fun to hear from different people? And every week, you know, the Boss Babe call is like clockwork for me. And every week I learn something new every single week. And so just because we've always done it one way doesn't mean there's not a different way or a new way to help us to really, just like the sending out the lookbook and the scavenger hunt. I just think that is a great idea and such a great way to get our customers engaged. All of these ideas will really help us in our business. And like Sharon said, Mary Kay is so good to us. And one of the best things is that she designed this company so we have no limits. The only limit we have is between our two ears. And so dream big, think big, and work big. And we will finish November strong. November is setting us up for December and January. And really is what I would suggest is to just be in contact with your customers, not necessarily telling them about a sale but really kind of with a servant's heart, like, what can I do to help you? I know your life is crazy right now. And what is there a gift I can help you with? Can I make a delivery of a gift for you? Can I gift wrap it for you? And really and truly, that goes so far in the world today because most retailers are self-checkout now. I mean, there's no one anywhere to help you. And so to have someone say, hey, can I help you out? I've got a lady that is texting me right now. Her order was $450 before the phone call. And she just, as we have been on this call tonight, she has said, oh, it's me again. And could you add some men's cologne? She's one of my very best customers. But the reason she's one of my best customers is I have really, when she orders a big order during the year, I will give her a full size berry and vanilla shower gel or shower lotion or the apple berry. And I have done that. And so this Christmas, she said, you know what? I'm getting all my stocking stuffers and all that from you. And so, like I said, her order was $450, but now I don't know how much more she's added. So you cannot go wrong just reaching out and being kind and being of service to people. It will bless your business immensely. So I hope you have a great week. And once Maureen, if you'll stop the recording and if everybody would stay on, that would be awesome, just for 1 second. Okay, thanks. Y'all have a good week.